Channeling. 3 steps to receive higher messages. What if the voices you hear aren't just in your head? What if they're messages from something greater? And what if you could learn to access them yourself? In the next few minutes, you'll discover a hidden world of communication. You'll learn about ancient practices that are still relevant today. Plus, I'll reveal a simple 3-step method to start receiving your own guidance. This isn't about magic spells, it's about unlocking something already within you. You're about to understand a profound truth. Most people have no idea this is even possible. They dismiss it. They fear it. But you're about to see it differently. You're going to learn how to tap into a universal wisdom. It's been hidden in plain sight for centuries. Let's start with what most people think channeling is. They picture someone possessed, or maybe a spooky seance. They think it's something only a select few can do. That's the surface. The hidden truth is far more accessible. Channeling is simply a form of receiving information. It's from a source beyond your normal senses. Think of it like tuning into a radio station. You can't see the radio waves, but you can hear the music. Your mind is the receiver. Your spirit is the antenna. Ancient civilizations knew this. They built entire cultures around it. They understood that human consciousness wasn't limited. It could connect to a vast intelligence. This intelligence is all around us. It's in the air you breathe. It's in the stars above. Picture this. It's ancient Egypt, around 1500 BCE. The Nile River is flowing, lifeblood of the civilization. Priests and priestesses in Karnak Temple are performing rituals. They're not just praying, they're actively seeking guidance. They use specific chants. They enter altered states of consciousness. They believe they are communicating with the divine. They're receiving instructions for building pyramids. They're getting insights into astronomy. They're learning about healing. These weren't random guesses. These were life-altering directives. This knowledge shaped their entire society. It's documented in hieroglyphs. It's woven into their art. They didn't have smartphones, but they had a direct line. They understood the power of focused intention. They knew how to quiet their minds. This allowed them to hear the whispers of the universe. Stop. Think about this. You've probably had moments, a sudden gut feeling, a dream that felt incredibly real, a phrase popping into your head. These are often glimpses, tiny fragments of this higher communication. You're not crazy for thinking these things. Your body already knows this. It's your intuition. It's your inner knowing. It's your personal connection. But it's often drowned out by noise, by doubt, by the everyday hustle. The truth they don't want you to know is that this connection is natural. It's your birthright. It's not some exclusive club. Let's look at a more recent, documented case. In the 1970s, a woman known as Jane, from Los Angeles, California, began experiencing intense psychic phenomena. She claimed to be receiving messages from a spiritual guide. These weren't vague feelings. They were specific instructions. She detailed future events. She provided insights into complex scientific theories. She even gave medical advice that later proved accurate. Her experiences were documented by researchers at UCLA. They noted her consistent accuracy. They observed her profound sense of peace. Jane's story from around 1975 is just one example. It shows how this ability can manifest. It's not about being special, it's about being open. This changes everything you thought you knew about consciousness. Most people believe consciousness is just a byproduct of the brain. But what if the brain is more like a receiver? What if consciousness exists independently? Quantum physics hints at this. It talks about entanglement. It suggests that everything is connected. At a subatomic level, your thoughts are energy, your emotions are energy. This energy doesn't just disappear, it interacts, it communicates. Ancient texts describe this. They call it the Akashic field, or the universal mind. It's a vast ocean of information, and you can dip into it, you just need to know how. Remember this detail, it'll be important later. The intention behind the communication. It matters. Are you seeking selfish gain, or are you seeking wisdom? The universe responds to your vibration, your energy. Now, let's dive deeper. This is where it gets really interesting. Scientists accidentally discovered something related to this in the 1960s and 70s. Projects like MK Ultra and Stargate explored consciousness. They looked at remote viewing. They studied psychic abilities. While much of it was shrouded in secrecy, some findings leaked. They suggested the mind could access information without traditional sensory input. Think about it. How could someone see a location miles away if it wasn't through some form of non-local consciousness? These programs, though ethically questionable, provided evidence. They showed that the veil between worlds is thinner than we think. I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself standing on a vast, cosmic beach. The sand beneath your feet isn't normal sand, it's made of pure light. The ocean before you isn't water, it's a shimmering sea of energy. You can feel its gentle hum, it vibrates through your entire being. You look up, the sky isn't blue, it's a swirling nebula of colors you've never seen before. Purples, golds, emerald greens. And in this sea of energy, you see countless stars. Each star is a consciousness. A source of wisdom. You can reach out, you can touch them, you can communicate. This is the realm of higher guidance. And you have access to it. This is where the paradigm shift happens. You're not just a body, you're a consciousness, a spark of the divine. Your brain is a translator. It takes the universal language of energy and turns it into thoughts and feelings you can understand. But most of us don't know how to tune the translator correctly. We receive static or garbled messages because our own inner state is chaotic. Let's talk about another case. In 1989, a woman named Eleanor from Seattle, Washington, was going through a difficult divorce. She felt lost and alone. One night, she had a vivid dream. She saw a wise old woman. The woman told her, "Go to the library, look for the book on Celtic mythology." Eleanor woke up feeling strangely compelled. She went to the library the next day. She found the exact book. Inside, on page 73, was a passage. It described a ritual for inner strength. It resonated deeply. Following the ritual, she felt a profound shift. She gained clarity. She found the courage to move forward. This happened in July 1989. It was a small message from a seemingly ordinary source, but it was exactly what she needed. Have you ever felt a strong urge to do something? Something that seemed illogical, but it led you to exactly what you needed. That's channeling. That's your inner guidance system at work. It's the universe nudging you, showing you the way. The hidden pattern here is synchronicity. Meaningful coincidences. They're breadcrumbs, leading you to your truth. If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're feeling that pull, that knowing that there's more to reality. This is the curiosity loop working. You're starting to connect the dots. The ancient civilizations, the secret government projects, your own personal experiences, they're all part of the same tapestry. The tapestry of consciousness. Now, let's get to the core, the big secret. The truth they don't want you to know is that channeling isn't about someone else talking through you. It's about you accessing higher consciousness. It's about your own divine connection. The guides, or higher beings, are aspects of your own expanded awareness, or they are benevolent energies in the universal field. They're not external entities controlling you, they are helpers, available to anyone who asks. This changes everything. It means you don't need a guru. You don't need a special initiation. You already have the capacity. It's like discovering you have a superpower that you always possessed, but nobody told you how to use it. Consider the implications of this. If you can receive guidance, you can make better decisions. You can find solutions to problems. You can access creative inspiration. You can understand your life's purpose. This isn't a fantasy. It's a practical skill. It's a way to navigate life with more clarity and grace. So how do you do it? How do you tap into this power? It's simpler than you think. It requires presence and receptivity. Here are 3 steps. Step 1. Stillness. Find a quiet space. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Focus on your breath. Feel it entering and leaving your body. Let your thoughts drift by, like clouds in the sky. Don't fight them, just observe them. This is about creating inner silence. It's about quieting the mental chatter. You want to create space for something else to emerge. Most people try to force it. They strain. They try too hard. But channeling is a gentle receiving. It's like waiting for a delicate signal. You need to be patient. You need to be calm. This stillness is crucial. It's the foundation. Without it, you're just broadcasting noise. Imagine you're holding a delicate flower. You wouldn't crush it, would you? You'd cradle it gently. You'd let its fragrance come to you. Your higher guidance is like that flower. Treat it with reverence. Treat it with gentleness. This first step is about cultivating that inner quiet. It's about creating a sanctuary within yourself, where the whispers can be heard. Step 2. Intention. Clearly state your intention. Before you try to receive, ask a question or set a purpose. For example, I am open to receiving guidance on X. Or, please send me wisdom about Y. Be specific, but also be open to how the information comes. Your intention acts like a magnet. It draws the relevant energy to you. It tells the universe what you're looking for. It's like dialing a specific number. You're not just randomly calling, you have a destination. This is where the power of belief comes in. Believe that you can receive. Believe that guidance is available. Your belief shapes your reality. It opens the channels. Wait, let that sink in. Your intention is a powerful tool. It's not just wishful thinking, it's a directed energy. It's a focused request. The universe responds to focused energy. So be clear, be sincere, and then let go. Don't obsess over the outcome. Trust that the guidance will come in the way that's best for you. Step 3. Receptivity. Now, simply be open. Don't expect a booming voice. Information can come as a feeling, an image, a word or phrase, a sudden knowing, a dream, a synchronicity. Pay attention to everything. You might get a flash of insight while you're washing dishes, or a song might pop into your head, and the lyrics seem to answer your question. That's channeling. Your body already knows this. It's how your intuition works. You need to trust these subtle nudges. Don't judge them. Don't analyze them too much at first. Just notice them. Write them down. See if a pattern emerges. This is where you'll experience an aha moment. When a seemingly random thought connects to your intention. When a feeling clarifies a confusing situation. This is the veil lifting. You're seeing beyond the ordinary. You're accessing a deeper layer of reality. Let's talk about a final, powerful example. In 2003, a group of researchers at Princeton University, through their Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research Lab, conducted extensive studies on consciousness. While not directly on channeling, their work with intention and consciousness influencing physical systems showed remarkable results. They found that focused human intention could subtly alter the output of random number generators. This suggests that consciousness itself is not merely a passive observer. It's an active participant in reality. This was a profound discovery. It supports the idea that our inner state can influence the external world, and that our consciousness can interact with unseen forces. This research from 2003 provides scientific backing. It suggests the mind can indeed affect matter and energy. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You start noticing these connections everywhere. You'll realize that those moments of intuition weren't random. They were messages. They were guidance. This changes everything. You're no longer adrift. You have an internal compass. So to recap the 3 steps: stillness, intention, receptivity. Practice them daily, even for just a few minutes. You'll be amazed at what you start to receive. This information was almost lost, buried under layers of skepticism. But it's resurfacing now, because humanity needs it. We need to reconnect. We need to remember our innate abilities. What are the profound implications for you? You have access to infinite wisdom. You can receive guidance on any aspect of your life. Your relationships, your career, your health, your spiritual path. You are never truly alone. There's a universe of support available. You just need to ask and be willing to receive. Have you ever felt that the universe was testing you? Or that you were meant for something more? That feeling is real. It's your soul calling you to remember who you truly are. You are a divine being with access to divine intelligence. Now, a question for you to ponder. If you could ask the universe one question, what would it be? And more importantly, are you ready to hear the answer? This is just the beginning. Once you master these basics, you can explore deeper levels. You can learn to connect with specific guides or access collective consciousness. The possibilities are limitless. And if you think that's incredible, wait until you discover how sound frequencies can amplify your channeling abilities. That's coming up in our next video. But before you go, remember this: the greatest power lies within you. You just need to unlock it. Start practicing these steps today. And let me know in the comments below what messages you receive. The veil is lifting. Are you ready to see?